Hi there. How are you? Oh my gosh, I am just thrilled that you have chosen to click on this video. My name is Allison Vershaw. I'm a beauty consultant located in Morton, Illinois, also known as the pumpkin capital of the world. And I am here to share a little bit about my Mary Kay journey with you. So I hope that you will just sit back and listen for just a few minutes and see if there's any part of my story that you might relate to. Maybe, just maybe. So here we go. This is actually my second time in Mary Kay. See, I joined the first time as a newlywed. I was looking for a side hustle, a discount, earning 50% off my product. Like, hello, who doesn't love a good sale? Some girlfriend time. And then with that discount and the girlfriend time, I was going to have extra shopping money. So I didn't have to pull that from our joint account. And so at that time, I had a full-time career as a director of administrative services. And little did I know that a couple years into that role, that position would be eliminated. Can we relate? Can you relate to that? Especially during the COVID pandemic we just went through, right? A lot of people lost their jobs or were laid off. And what do you do when you don't have a secondary income for yourself that you can continue to contribute to your family? But I had my Mary Kay business, so that was great. And then I decided, well, what am I going to do? So I took a job in my hometown where I was the event planner for our local chamber, and I got to plan the biggest event in our town, one that was near and dear to my heart, an event that draws over 80,000 people in a matter of 4 days, over 2,000 volunteers. And it was like this cool thing. But guess what? When I started that job, I was pregnant. And I hadn't told them. So needless to say, I also didn't tell them because I was due 3 weeks before this big event. Like, oh my goodness, right? Like, ooh. Well, anyway, pregnancy goes on great. It goes great, right? I was very fortunate, very blessed, and I had a healthy girl, beautiful daughter. And yes, I went back to work, making sure that festival happened 3 weeks after I gave birth. And a C-section to boot, right? So, it's one of those things. Why? Because I felt like I was supposed to do that. I had that pressure, not pressure, it wasn't even pressure. It was just the feeling of they need me. Well, so did my child, but I did it. And I still had Mary Kay going, and it was great. And now we're going to fast forward a little bit further. And then my life changes directions again. About 2 years, not even 2 years after my daughter was born, my family of 3 became a family of 1.5. I was getting divorced, and I would only have our daughter 50% of the time. And I knew that I needed to switch careers again so I could have insurance, so that I could have that job security with a higher income. And I landed an office manager position, which I loved, overseeing 2 dermatology med spa clinics here in Central Illinois. However, my Mary Kay business had to stop at that point because, as you can imagine, selling skincare and cosmetics on my own with my Mary Kay business was a direct competition with the skincare and cosmetics that we sold at my job. So disappointed as I was, I had to slowly step away from Mary Kay. So there I was, a single mom of like a 1.5-year-old working 50 hours a week or more, exhausted and cranky. And then I decided that I needed to make a big decision. And it wasn't right away. It was actually in 2015. My father passed away at the age of 68, and I was going to be 40. So if you do the math, you will know how old I am, right? They say a woman will never tell her age, but you know what? I have no problem telling you my age because 9 times out of 10, I forget how old I am. I did a post on Facebook and said I was 46. I'm not 46, I'm 45. Whatever. Anyway, so he passes away, and I was like, shoot, if I only have 28 more years to live, do I really want to work for someone that's going to tell me when I can and can't take a vacation, when I can and can't do things at my daughter's school, when I'm deserving of a raise, when I'm deserving of a promotion? And I knew at that point, like, there's really no job security. So is it the hefty paycheck with job security, which, as I said, there really is none. There is none in a corporate world. Or is it time with my daughter? And I knew those were the only 2 options. At least that's what I could see. But I knew in my heart of hearts, my desire to be the mom of all moms, of all moms, for that freedom and flexibility to spend time with my daughter without being told all the things I couldn't do. So it was time for a raise, and I was told I made too much money, which, do you ever make too much money? I don't know. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is really what I want anymore. So I made that decision. I made a decision to give a 90-day notice and step away from the hefty paycheck, the long, stressful hours, and all the things. And I didn't have a job to go to. I did not. But I trusted in God, and I knew that He would guide my steps. And I knew in my heart that I had so much more to offer. So much more to offer, right? So within a year, I relaunched my Mary Kay career. And ladies, I can truly tell you that over these last 4 years, I have had the most amazing clients to share my life with. We sit around a table or virtually, like you're watching today, and we share stories and we laugh a lot, sometimes laughing so hard that we have tears. And then sometimes we actually cry because it's not funny. But at the end of every appointment, we all leave feeling blessed and empowered, motivated, and beautiful inside and out. Does your job do that for you every day? Do your coworkers help you feel that way? Maybe. But I get excited. I get so excited, ladies, when they call and they text like, oh my gosh, and they tell me some super great news, like they're engaged or they're pregnant or they bought a house or they, I don't know, they're going on vacation or whatever, right? Like it's like, oh, it's so cool. And they share news about their kids. But my heart will break just as hard when they call me with some not so good news. It's like truly hundreds of extended family members. I have a brother and I have a daughter, right? I don't have, or I didn't come from a big family, and I don't have a big family right now. But the best part is that I have been able to be and remain the mom I've always dreamt. See, time goes twice as fast when you only have your child half the time. I enjoy tremendously the ability to set my schedule around her schedule, so I don't have to miss a single thing she's doing. And I can set my own income, and I can give myself a raise. And yes, I can give myself a promotion. What? I don't ever have to wonder if I'm good enough, or if I'm smart enough, or if I'm better than her, or better than him, or whatever, right? Like it's up to me. It's up to me. And I can work this job from my studio, from the beach or the pool or a gymnastics meet or a football game, church. I mean, anywhere there are faces, I can do it. It's so great, right? Like, think about it. When you go to church next time, look at the person next to you. Do they have a face? I bet they do. Could they use Mary Kay? I bet they could. You know, and I also had the most amazing friends in this business. I mean, you've watched several other videos probably of my Mary Kay sisters telling you their story. You know, we all set our own goals and we cheer each other on, right? There is no competition because this is my business to run and it's their business to run, and it could be your business to run. My goals and dreams are different than your goals and dreams, and that's great. My personal and spiritual growth has been incredible in the Mary Kay world over the last 4 years, for sure. Mary Kay's philosophy has always been God first, family second, career third. And legit, we stand by that every day. Our Mary Kay events are filled with praise and worship and prayer. Because let's face it, when we put God in the back seat, He sits there and laughs at us 9 times out of 10, right? He's like, what are you doing? Get His booty in the front seat. Take Him as your business partner. Take Him as your life partner. He's ready. Ladies, we only get 86,400 seconds a day. Sounds like a lot, right? But think about how fast that goes, right? It's already July, if you're watching this now. Think how fast the first 6 months of the year have gone. So if God allows you to open your eyes, you, my friend, still have a mission to complete. So, can you relate? How is it? How is it for you? Is your job fulfilling? Do you have that secondary income that you can go spend, and it can be your little pot for shopping or a new car or a big vacation or to help pay for your kids' college, or I don't even know, right? I mean, when you have extra money that you didn't plan on and you don't have allocated already with your paycheck, you can breathe so much easier. So, my friend, do you want to come along